All right, guys, welcome. Today's video, we're gonna be talking about one of my favorite topics, again, alcohol, okay? A lot of us drink it, some of us don't, some of us enjoy it, it's like a guilty pleasure, I get it. Well, let's just talk about, let's throw out the cons first. One, it's kind of a poison. It goes into your body, it's toxic. Let's just be real. Well, that's what it is, it's toxic. So it wants to eliminate itself. Usually causes some damage. Obviously long-term overuse of alcohol can cause liver damage. That's obvious. But alcohol is not good for you by any means, right? But managing it, managing the intake in conjunction with what it could cause, because it also could cause inflammation in your body, a lot of stress on your organs, right? But again, makes us feel good sometimes. So the key is managing it and keeping the quality a little bit higher and not mixing it with things, especially processed sugars. Now you're adding two bad things in at one time. And here's another interesting fact that a lot of people don't know. Alcohol is its own macro, right? So you got protein, you got carbs, and you got fat. Then you got alcohol. It's its own macro. It actually has 7 calories per gram, okay? A lot different than the other macros. It's its own, okay? So it metabolizes in its own way. Remember, it's toxic. So how do you manage this? How do you incorporate alcohol into your fitness plan or your lifestyle? Because let's be real, we like to socially drink and happy hour, whatever the case may be. Here's my recommendation to you. Keep the alcohol to its single ingredient, right? So if you're drinking a beer, obviously you're drinking a beer. If you're drinking tequila, vodka, whiskey, keep it at that. Or if you're mixing it, mix it with something like water or something that's low calorie, a little bit, throw some lemon in there, right? Or just sip on it straight. Don't mix it with processed sugar. That's just gonna wreak havoc on your system. I'm telling you, it's not worth it. If you're gonna keep alcohol, keep it to itself. Now, if you're gonna add it in, remember, it is inflammatory. So a lot of your other components of your lifestyle, the food you're taking in, things like that, you want them to be anti-inflammatory. So you can kind of balance out that toxicity level. You know what I mean? So give your body a chance to detox it out without causing any harm to you, instead of having a bunch of toxicity coming in your food as well, which is over inundating, causing a lot of stress and pressure on those detoxing organs. This is how you could fit a little bit of alcohol. Obviously, if you binge, just like you binge on food, if you binge on alcohol, it's gonna cause some serious problems. That's why you get hungover. It also causes you to become dehydrated. We all know that. So make sure you increase your water intake, or if you're planning to drink that day or that night, make sure your water intake is increased. You're replenishing yourself with electrolytes. I'm not here to tell you alcohol you shouldn't have it. It is bad, we know that. But these are things that can be a part of our lifestyle. And there are ways to manage it. And this is a great way to manage it. So think about that, okay? It brings down your hydration levels, so make sure you're rehydrating. Keep it to single source or high quality, organic if you can, that'd be great. Or if it's beer or some type of liquor, try to drink them on their own without adding any processed sugars. And remember, if you're gonna do it, especially consistently, then you need to make sure that your environment, your food, those are anti-inflammatory, so the inflammatory and toxic toxic byproduct of the alcohol doesn't cause too much stress internally for you. You gotta manage it. Everybody's a little different. But that's it for today. And again, guys, thank you for joining me.